Hello, hello. I am back. My name is Melinda NailFanatic, and I'm coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. Love, peace, and happiness tarot. And we're here to do some channel messages and a conversation with my viewers because that's what we're inspired to do. So, sometimes in life, you go through. Hello, Ashley. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. As I go through this conversation, as I give my channeled open mic discussion with you, because that's basically the whole vibe that I was given. Like, why do you have to go to the open mic to do an open mic? Like, just start a video and start talking. I'm like, okay. And then make it an open conversation for everybody. I was like, okay. So as I go through, I'm going to go ahead and I have no idea what I'm going to say. I've not prepared anything. This is not based on any cards. We're just going to see what is brought. Okay. What is brought? Okay. And we will speak that. As we go through this conversation, um, we're looking to open up the conversation based on empowerment of yourself, and the application of the universal laws um, for yourself. Okay, so if you come up with conversation points, please put them in. If you come up with a question, please put them in, and we will go through. I don't know how long this session is going to be. This is something that I've never done before, and I see that this is about preparing me for what's to come in my acts of service. Yes. hmm See, in this channel, we have asked to be of service. We have asked to be of a service to help empower ones. That all of the experiences and lessons that we have lived through would be of service not only for ourselves, but for others too. And so this is an expansion to what I do as far as it goes in the awareness of you. Okay. So, what do we want to talk about? Ashley asked a great question. What kind of things are we going to talk about? Well, let's first start by talking about how you've been through so much and yet you still stay in touch with the divine mind. And sometimes it comes in the perfect time, and sometimes you catch the drift a little later than you wish you would have, but you heard it, and it helps you identify the voice. Um, and so every moment, every day, you have a choice. You have so much at your disposal. You are so grand. You are a miracle in a human hand. Yes, the hands that you are, you touch energy near and far, and you inspire more. Like the North Star inspired so much. Yes, stories and such, and experiences that touched lives over so many generations and centuries, and had some people even bring out their knives to cut the throat of the one who couldn't jump on their spiritual boat. But the truth of these things is that it was always up to you, and you do well to mind your own biz. But at the same time, in doing that, you mind the biz of all the others. Because, yes, you are connected to everything and everyone around you, but you are uniquely individual, and everything you do affects the world around you. So, what effect will you choose to have today? And how will you choose to allow the synchronicities play that you see in your mind's eye as you're driving down the street, watching the birds walk by, listening to the song that plays on the radio, or the children as they laugh and ride on their bikes, and you sit and sigh and you wonder and you don't understand if the message is coming through to you, or is this your own ideas playing with your mind a sleight of hand. The difficulties that you have seen have put you in touch with different extremes of being. They give you a more expansive awareness, able to touch more, able to deal in fairness, able to deal in fairness, haven't been where they are. Now you can do that fairly because you are the guiding star. Mm. Okay, so mm. And we want you to understand that you too have this world at your command, and that you can get in touch with everything that brings such serendipity and luck just by choosing the higher path. Yeah, I know there's always going to be the aftermath of all the tragic and terrible stories that you've lived. Everywhere there's that chance to give that attention to a situation that feels so much frustration. But each time you take that choice, know that it's going to make more noise in your future coming in that sounds just like that. It felt just like crap. The new one's coming in and it's going to do the same thing to you that one that you chose last time too. So making a better choice, a healthier choice. Are you going to hit them back, or are you going to hold back and change that karmic cycle and learn to steal your voice? Okay. Let's see what we want to talk about today. There was something you needed to hear in that. Basically, what I'm getting from all that just flowed through me is, look, it's a whole bunch of BS going on in this world. We could sit up here and talk about how fucked up it is and how messed up people are and all the horrible things that had happened to us until we got right up here, or as soon as we got in the car. But the fact of the matter is, doing that's going to bring more that brings that energy with it. And so we are being asked to make a choice to clear those karmic cycles in our life. What is a karmic cycle? It is a repeating pattern in your life because of a repeating decision that you keep making. And you're not even realizing it's a choice that you're taking. But you can make another one. You can do something different. You don't have to continue to choose the same way. So what do you want to talk about? Lee asks a beautiful question. She says, how do we become more of service using our own gifts? Well, first off, you have to know and appreciate that you are gifted. Number one, know and appreciate that you are gifted. Yes, every human is gifted. The fact of the matter is, though, most humans don't even look into the box. Because, see, the box has a whole lot of locks. But that's the first thing, is you've got to unbox your gifts. You got to get through the locks and the blocks. What are the locks and the blocks? The locks are the ideas that others have given. The blocks are the program, the taboos, the religious views, the societal acceptance. And oh my God, what would they think of me if they knew that I could channel messages? Oh God, what would they think of me if they knew that I could read tarot cards? So first off, you have to accept who and what you are. Unapologetically, fearlessly, and without a doubt. You have to own your gifts before you can share them with anyone else. Now, let me get a drink of water. Okay. All right. So, how can you be of greater service with your gifts? Be open, set an intention, ask to be used. Love stars God. I've got all these gifts. I would love to deliver them to humanity while I'm alive. instead of taking them to my grave. So thank you for putting me in the perfect places and situations with the perfect people and the faces so I can use the words, the gifts, the talents that I have and give them to humanity. And thank you for giving back to me for it, because yes, I do deserve a fair exchange. Be willing to receive talents for your talents, but be willing to give it without cost. When somebody is in your presence, and it's interesting because I'm getting the energy of, yeah, you don't always want to talk to the ones that need your gift, because it's not the typical ones you would go to. See, the typical ones you would go to are the ones that kind of look like you. They kind of vibe like you. They're just like you. They already got what you got. The ones that need what you got, they would not be the ones that you would want to go to up first. See, if you remember the lessons that we got from the Bible, Jesus did not spend his time in the synagogue. He was in the streets with the sinners and the murderers and the prostitutes and all the less desirables. Jesus dealt with the leper, somebody who was diseased and it was physically seen, and they were outcasts to their own land. Jesus dealt with these ones. So how do you be of service? Be willing to do the work. When the people come up to you, when the opportunity presents itself. And now in this time and age of internet and social medias, man, put your messages out there. Put it out there what you do. They cannot come to you if they don't know what you do. So you want to be a greater service. Let it be known. And continue to mind your business, because the universe will line you up with those who require your services. I promise you this. If there were anything to make that more true, look at the own experience I have right here with you, Miss Lee. Okay. I hope. Yes. Let me know if you have any other comments on that, Lee, or anyone else on that, what was just said about how we can become more of service using our gifts. So what else do we want to talk about? Let's see. Miss Dolly is back. Hey, Tina is back. Hey. Ashley says she thinks her energy picks up on everything. I like that, Ashley, in the sense of your energy reaches out. And I'm hearing for you, what I'm receiving for you would be that your energy picks up on everything. And there are certain times where this is not what you want to bring. This is not what you want to experience. And so how can you develop a technique that will allow you to tone that down? And literally, I see you turning a volume down on sensitivity, putting yourself in a mirrored sphere where only love, peace, and happiness can enter here, using your own words to tweak that spell. This would serve you very well. Understand also that in the work that I do with you, all of you, whoever watch my channel, whoever come through, I've been criticized or suggested much that I need to cleanse myself and get back in touch and guard myself from the energies. And how do you get more excited when you're done doing channeled messages and readings instead of drained? Because back in the days, that's how it was. You channel and you're drained. No, my dear, it should reinvigorate you. See, the difference in that and what I do is I connect to Love Source God. I do not connect to you. Love Source God is connected to you. Why do I need to connect to you if I'm connected to all that is? Understand? When you try to connect immediately, directly to an individual, yes, you tap into their energies, you grasp their stuff, you could be holding on to their stuff, and it can be very draining. We don't practice that on this channel, and this is not what we will be training. We will always advise you to connect to the all that is. Call it however you like. We use the phrase love, source, God, because that was what was channeled to our open mic. Yes. So let's see what else you want to talk about. Put your questions up. Put your topics for discussions up, because we will go until we're told we're done. So let's see what else we got. We got Wendy. Love, hey, love, peace, and happiness, family. Butterfly Nation. Yeah. All right, let's see. Divine Empress Tarot 1111. Hi, welcome. Lovely to have you here. I hope you're still with us. Okay. Um, we're not gonna do any clearings right now. We're doing something else, Miss Jolly. Thank you so much. Tina is like on target times 5. Ooh, girl, on target times 5, catching the hands. Look, okay. What is that saying to me? That's saying something very strongly. Okay, so 5, change. Oh, there are 5. Tina, I'm hearing. This is interesting because I really wanted to keep this very general for all of us, but I'm hearing for you, just like I heard for the others. Um, there is 5 major things that you are going to create change on in your life. That's going to help you touch what you want to touch. Okay, and I'm going to leave that alone. All right, let's see. Tina, I appreciate that I'm gifted. Yes, you are gifted. Absolutely, yes. Miss Jolly has a question. What are the best 5 crystals that someone should have, and does the size matter, or is it by intentions? All right. Continue to put your comments, your questions for conversation, and all that up in the comments as I address Miss Jolly's comment here. She says she wants to know what are the best 5 crystals that someone should have, and does the size matter, or is it by intentions? Well, here's the thing, Miss Jolly. I will not tell you a list of these are the 5 crystals for every person to have. Why? Because every person is so unique. And let me tell you something. Is it by intentions? Absolutely, yes. And it's great that you have this question because we've been working with the channel crystal bracelets. Um, any crystal can serve any intention. I'm going to rewind that and play that back. Any crystal can serve any intention. You, with this thing here, and this thing here, and this thing here, can hold the crystal in your hand and program it at your command. You will set it to do whatever you want it to. You can program any crystal to do anything. You only got one crystal, you can program that crystal to do everything. Okay. Understand, however, that yes, crystals do have different frequencies. So if I was to suggest 5 crystals because you're asking for them, I don't think everybody needs any 5 crystals, but what I would suggest, and to notice, first off, I want everybody to just stop for a moment and notice how the number 5 is coming out in our channeling again. Okay. 5 crystals. First one I hear is quartz crystal, black obsidian, aquamarine, amethyst, and a rose quartz. Okay. And that is just why? Because that's what was channeled. Okay, so why do we need the quartz crystal? Because quartz crystal is going to open you up for clarity. It's highly receptive, right? First off, all of these crystals are highly receptive. The black obsidian, the blackness of it is going to help remove negativity and ground you, okay? Aquamarine is going to help with that heart energy. It's going to help with your finance energy. It's going to help with your love energy. And I'm hearing it's going to help heal childhood, past issues, traumas. Okay. It's also going to help you learn to speak up instead of being so timid, but in an effective way, not in an overly assertive way, but in a highly effective way. The amethyst is going to help you have your clarity of mind, clarity of thought. It's going to help you receive and channel and be more in tune with your higher self. Yeah. And the rose quartz for self-love energy. Self-love energy. Okay. What we suggest, what we advise is go into the shop and look, but not with your physical eyes. If you can, close your eyes. And what 5 crystals are drawn to you, that's the ones that we would advise. Because your crystals will call out to you. They have vibration, they have frequency, and you have individual needs. If you only had one crystal, Get you one quartz crystal, a clear quartz crystal, and program it to do whatever you want it to. And understand that you can program anything in your life to do whatever you want it to. Don't got no crystals, ain't no problem. Find something else. Get a rock from in front of your house and program that rock to be your, what do you need? Protection, grounding, luck, truth. What do you need? Program it. You can program things in your life. You are the most powerful, most sophisticated machinery on earth, human being. You can program it. You can program anything. Understand? All right. Let's see what else. What are we talking about today? Intentions, definitely by intentions, Miss Dolly. And short answer is definitely by intentions. Wendy talking about how do I apply my art for talents when they have been given to others? I'm not sure I understand your question. What I hear you saying is, how do you get talents for your talents when you've been giving your art away? Well, Miss Dolly says, okay, wow, that's actually nice. Okay. And Miss Wendy also asked, when people turn against you. Okay, so I'm getting like partial questions from what you're saying. It's okay to give your art away. This whole channel, every of the thousands of videos that I've done on YouTube is me giving my art away, or at least one of them. Every time I post pictures of nails on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, that's me giving my art away. It is okay. By continuing to give your art away, you will attract attention of those who like your art. And understand that it's all about delivering what you're here to deliver. Okay. And when you are inspired to put a price on your art, put a price on your art. That's how you get talents for your talents. You stop just giving it all away and put a price on some of it and put it on Etsy or YouTube, or get a website, or go work in a shop, or find your avenue. What is your avenue? You have to create an avenue, right? You have to create an avenue for people to purchase your wares, your goods. You can do that. There are websites like OfferUp. There are apps like OfferUp, and you can sell stuff on Facebook, and just all sorts of avenues. You have to find the one that you like and choose. Okay. And when people turn against you, it's interesting that you put a half question. You say, when people turn against you. Well, what I want to say about people who turn against you is, thank you, bye. And that's about it for me on that. That's literally how I view that situation. Ashley says, I was seeing different numbers after my uncle died. I hope positive change come into my life. Well, yeah, look up your angel numbers, dude. If your uncle died, you just got another insider on spirit, as if you actually need another. You seeing different numbers, it's different messages. Are you looking them up? Guys, you seeing repetitive numbers. The number comes to you. Maybe you only seen it once, but it's talking to your intuition saying, check the message. Go Google angel number for that number. And Joanne Sacred Scribe still remains to be my most spiritually resonant angel number source on her blog spot. So you can find her, Google it, it'll come up. You definitely, for sure, that's what happens. Okay. So I get a big yes from Stephanie and Tina. Tina says yes, everything got energy. Mama Kush confirms rocks, six, plants, anything. Yes, you can program anything. It all has energy. Stephanie comments on my generosity. Honey, I'm generous because I got a lot to give, Mama Kush said, I just need to know if I'll get the finances I want. LOL, I feel it, but I might be impatient. Well, Mama Kush, you're always going to get the finances you need. What I've found in my experience, okay, And I'm not a financial advisor. So you're going to have to make your own decisions at the end of the day. Nor am I your doctor. I'm not a fucking lawyer. I am not a doctor. I am not a fucking financial advisor. You know what I am? I'm Melinda NailFanatic. I tell you what I know and you do what you want with it. You are responsible for your own decisions. What I know is when I want something, if I go and get that something, all the money I needed to get it just comes right back to me. I just spend it and get it and it comes back. Of course, I do have a little bit of a lavish habit, but it's not an extreme lavish habit. I just use my intuition and my good sense. But I also know that when I want a new shirt or a new decoration for my house or a new bed set or some new cards and I don't get it, then the money tightens down and it shuts down and the flow shuts down. And I get these intuitive spiritual reminders. It's like, girl, ain't you the divine child of the creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be? Don't you think you should deserve to have whatever you want? And I'm like, yeah, I do. Okay, well, go get it. And I'm like, all right. So then I'll take myself out to dinner and go get what I need. You know what I'm saying? So you got to make that follow your intuition and will you get what you want? Will you get what you want or will you get what you need? And will what you want and what you need coincide with one another? Y como no la miras, nothing. Nothing at all. Oh. Nothing at all. No, absolutely nothing. And so you might be impatient. What is impatience? Impatience is a willingness to get it now, but a relying on actions, actions, instead of an allowing for the coalescing of all the co-creative components for all of these things to come together in perfect time and accuracy. Okay, let's see what else we got to talk about. Isn't she lovely? Isn't she beautiful? Okay. How can we escape our own minds from harming us like mental illness? How can we escape our own minds from harming us like mental illness? Well, the fact of the matter is, like, it is not something you can escape. Your own mind is not something you escape. If you have mental illness and they prescribed you drugs, dude, like I said a minute ago, I am not a fucking doctor. Go take your meds. However, first thing you could do is ask and pray. Work with the energy. Dude, this is a physical vessel. You are energy. If you think that you are contained within your physical body, you got a whole nother thing coming because you are great. The true you is not contained in this vessel. It's just a fucking vessel. How about tell it what it wants to be? Stop claiming some illness and some sickness and all this disease you see. How about claim health? How about claim wealth? And how about claim clarity and groundedness, right? You can program this as much as you can program this. Program your body. I did a show a long time ago. I told y'all, look, I laid in bed, I did a meditation, and I told myself, I said, look, I, the consciousness that I be in all times and dimensions, anywhere, is now inhabiting this physical vessel, and I am in charge. The physical vessel does not command the consciousness that I am. So I, as a consciousness that I am, command the physical vessel with new orders, which supersedes, outdoes, overrules any old commandments, orders, contracts, decisions, commands, whatever. And from now on out, we will only hold on to that which serves our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. And anything else will be released in the most easiest, damn near in noticeable, if not completely a noticeable way possible. And that's the new law. And that's all it is. Period. And that was it. And I fell asleep. And do you know, I dropped 2 sizes and I didn't change a damn thing. But I noticed barely noticeable a change in my urination patterns and the sensation that I had and the spiritual awareness I had that my body was releasing that which did not serve it every time I would urinate. Now, my daughter had an experience recently that I want to share with you. She was getting the shakes from anxiety real bad. She was getting the shakes, And so she told her body, she said, you know what? You could find any other way to do this, but all this shit, I can't do it no more. I need to sleep. I don't like physically shaking like that. And this all came up because I'm like, my daughter was a size large. She's a size extra small today, and she didn't change a goddamn thing, except for she told her body that. She said, you can do it some other way, but you ain't going to do this. All this shaking shit, I can't do it no more. She told her body. Her body listened. And as we had this discussion, I was shown. In the moment she said that, her body began to release that anxiety energy and vibrated her fat cells instead of her physical body. So my daughter is like skinny mini, like so skinny. I'm like, girl, they gonna try to put you on somebody damn supermodel magazine now. You skinny enough. Because you gotta be damn near. Anyways. Look. Just talking mess, don't mind me. After I had the experience where I lost weight, and dude, I didn't even realize, my client was like, did you lose weight, Melinda? I was like, well, I don't know. And then I went to the bathroom. I was like, well, shit, I did lose weight because the pants that I used to have to zip up and buckle up, they literally I could just pull them right down. There was nothing holding them on anymore. Okay. So command your physical vessel from the consciousness that you are. You are not a body. You are energy. Just like God is. This is under your command. Tell it what you want it to do. Just like you tell them kids, you better pick up that shit, take that trash out, clean up your mess. Yeah, tell your body what you want it to do, because you are more in charge of it than you are of your children, honey. Please. Give me a thumbs up if you know what I'm talking about. Fucking kids. All right. You are in charge of your physical vessel. You can program it. You can tell it what you want it to do. Once I had that experience, I shared it with some of my friends. This was about 3 or 4 years ago. One of my girlfriends, she actually did it too and lost a bunch of weight. Didn't change a damn thing. Just told the body what to do. Said, hey, I'm in charge of you. You do what the fuck I say, and this is what I say. It starts today. You know what I'm saying? So find your words. Channel your words. So how can you escape your own minds, like from harming you? Well, first off, Stephanie, through all of that I've said, just to recap for you, my dear, stop telling yourself that your own mind is harming you. Own your power over the physical mind. Allow your energy to be the boss that it is. And tell it what you want it to do. Okay? Try it. Okay. Let's see what we got. That's why you're so loved by all. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Kush says, I trust your insight. I appreciate that. Booty! Oh, yes, I made it. Hi, beautiful. Yes, I'm so grateful to have you. Ashley loved Stephanie's question. That was a very good question. I want to thank everybody that gave a question up. And let me see if we got some more questions and points for conversation in here, because I don't feel like I'm done yet. Let's see who else want to talk about what. Because we is doing some channel shit today. Yay. because this is what we actually are, who we do, what we be. Okay. Um, Mama Kush. Oh, yes, yes. I love you. Thank you, Ashley. Great question. Yes, girl, damn straight. All right. All right. All right. All right. If you didn't know, you finna learn today. Love and peace and happiness, and love and peace and happiness. This live is mirroring. Yes, yes, yes. Team love, peace, and happiness. Love it. Yes, people. Yes, people. Yes. Yes, bitch. Yes. Um, Stephanie says she has physical signs of her anxiety too. She needed to hear that. Yes. People, we have things that go on with our bodies. We can definitely issue new commands. Here's the thing. Okay, what I'm hearing that I need to say is sometimes, no, okay, all the times, the commands that your body is programmed to carry out, first off, they're automatic, ongoing commands. Until you change that command, it's going to be ongoing, 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 same shit, same shit, same shit. And it was commanded, and that command was issued from a lower place of consciousness, because in this physical life, any new commands you issued were issued from a different program state of mind, where it's just far, far, far from where you're at today. And for many of us, especially where it comes to issues of physical health, financial wealth, and love relationships, old soul contracts, where you can only serve God if you're flat fucking broke. You can only be a good person if you don't have a love to have sex with. You can only be a good person if you suffer for it. Bullshit. We know it now. So create some new fucking programs that's up with this 2020 shit, because baby, it's about to be 2020. It's time to change the fucking game. You heard? Okay. It's just time to change the game. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you don't like the way I'm talking, what the fuck are you doing watching my show? Like, if you don't like what I got to say, then don't watch me, though. That's all I got to say. Whether you Bible banging, which I've been there, whether you cursing, don't like my words, get the fuck up off my show. If you love what I'm talking about, hey, let's go on ahead and scream and shout, because you know what? We're bringing this whole new 2020 energy about this age of Aquarius. Yes, baby. It starts with us, okay? I love your passion. I love you. I love you too. I love you too. Tina said, swear I needed to try that, like, and really mean it. Manifesting money. Now I gotta work on this body. LOLs. Yes, work on that body, girl. And it's not, I'm not talking about get to no fucking gym. Everybody thinks that you has to, look, this is where I'm at with it. I'm manifesting bands in my hand on command. I'm like, I'm gonna change my eyes blue. Dude, one of these days, this shit is gonna work. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the power we have in our command. I wouldn't be surprised if I said, my eyes are blue now, and open them, and y'all were like, oh my fucking God, your eyes are really blue. You know what I'm saying? Or if I say that, it's stop manifesting a band in my hand on command. Yeah, and then bam, there's stop. I'm not surprised by that shit. And it's funny because every time I play with it, maybe it didn't materialize right in my hand the way I wanted it to. But then the phone started ringing, something else started happening. The shit comes through. I'm just saying, like, you have power, but you don't use it. Tell your body, tell your money what you want to do. Thank you, money, for growing. I'm so grateful that my money be growing. I'm so thankful that my hips are showing. Yeah, baby. I'm just saying. All right, let's see what we got. All my kids for first time cooked and cleaned up tonight. You definitely knew. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I needed to hear this. I love that y'all needed to hear this. Love that y'all needed to hear this, and that y'all let me know that you needed to hear this, because I just get up and do what the fuck I'm told to, what my inspiration, my higher self showed me to do. And I don't really know what's going to come of it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know y'all were all going to be all on this with me. Wendy says shower purifies you also. You know what, Wendy? I'm going to take that one step further, because Booty said, own your power. Yeah, own your power. When you wash your dishes, do you thank your water? When you take your shower or your bath, do you thank your water? I got a little water fountain in my living room, and every 2 days I got to keep filling more water in it. And every time I put more water in, I said, thank you, thank you, thank you, because that water vibrates and speaks to the water that this body is. I'm just saying, like, there's so many little things we can do with the way we use our voice, our words, our intentions. Yes. So own it, own it, own it, use it, be it, do it, see it. Yeah. Miss Dolly said, I had a weird ass dream that I was getting married in a Hindu ceremony. I'm in no way in that culture, but I was happy. Why would I dream that? No offense. I have no respect to all the cultures. You know what? And what I hear with you, Miss Dolly, in this Hindu ceremony is something within that religion. Is something within that religion that you don't even know you already, whatever their main religion philosophies are. And you're already like, you already tapped in, tuned in, turned on to it, and it's creating a new connection in the world around you. And I also hear there's somebody else new coming into your life. That's interesting. Somebody else new coming into your life that's going to be more esoteric is the word I'm hearing. More esoteric, more aware, more into the occult or hidden arts of the power of the mind of the human. Okay. Just like programming a pendulum, I learned that years ago. Just reminded me. Yes, Mama Kush, you right. You can program a pendulum. You can program everything in your life. Don't forget to program yourself and program your own thoughts in your own mind. And with my case, I need to program my fucking mouth. Actually, no, the mouth is working really well. I just be talking a lot of stuff. Look, and you know what the thing of it is? If I need to take a hit for what the hell I just said, I can handle taking a hit, and it's all good. All right, that's all I got to say about that. Love you too, Georgina. Help you. Well, help yourself. That's all I can say to that, Vontae, because you put nothing there. Okay, game changers. Yes, yes, we are that game changers. Catherine's with us. When I attended my friend's viewing, I didn't recognize her. She looked like an Aztec warrior. Was that her soul? Well, if that was what you saw and your intuition already told you, then yeah, girl, you already know. She was cutting shit out. Mama Kush, yes, people think hard work is the answer. Again, I'm going to tell you, I was so grateful because when I started learning that we had the power of mind, I was like, oh, I'm finna get on this, and it's free to learn. Ooh, I'm all the way in, so I'm about to dive in, and that's exactly what I did. I dove all the way in, and I found Kevin Trudeau, who was talking about how in the 1%ers, those who hold the most money in most wealth around the world, train their children to use their imagination and play a lot because they know that all material manifestation is 99% thought and 1% inspired action. And they teach the hamsters going around the wheel the exact opposite. They teach the hamsters going around the wheel, work hard enough and you'll finally get what you want. No. Clear your mind. Be of one mind, heart, and soul with what you desire, and watch how it comes to you. It manifests for you, and anything you need to do is going to be inspired too. It's going to be that gotta take a shit urge, and you're going to move. You're going to get there because nothing will stop you. And what else do we want to say about this now? We were with some friends and we had a divine download. We were having a nice plain conversation about absolutely nothing at all. And in the middle, I was like, oh my God, I get it now. It's so clear. and my friends just cracked up. They were fucking laughing at me for like 15 fucking minutes. I couldn't even tell them what the hell I had gotten because I got a download so fast, and they were high. They were smoking weed and they were high, and they just laughed and laughed and laughed. They couldn't hear nothing I was saying. But let me tell you what I saw. In that moment, I saw Jesus hung up, Christians say on the cross, Jehovah's Witness say on the stake. Does it really fucking matter? He was hung up. His hands was above his head, and his feet was hammered to the cross. And the man was hung up. And what I downloaded in that moment, Jesus, as an example for humanity, was showing us your power, because that was his greatest power. He ripped the tabernacle's curtain, and he caused a storm to happen. Okay? Here it was his most powerful hour. And yet, it was not by what his hands could do, nor was it by what his feet could do, because that shit was hammered up too. In his most powerful hour, his energy was aligned. That what comes up the spine. The chakras were open and aligned, and he was connected all the way through. Get your energy right. Get your energy right. Yeah, get your energy right. That's where you'll find your might in getting your own energy right. It's not by what your hands do or where your feet go. You got to get lined up within your own soul, in your own energies. When you are all in alignment all the way through yourself, physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, you will find things coming in. Synchronicities everywhere. Signs and synchronicities, literal and physical, everywhere you look. Yes. Okay. Woo-wee. Stephanie says, you help more than you know. And then she says, actually, you do know. Thank you, love. I'm grateful to be a help for you and anyone else that I've been able to help to. It is a great reward for me emotionally. That interdependent part of me loves to know that I've been able to help others. I like that. It lets me know I'm being of service. Why have you been seeing dead animals around your house? Ashley asks. There's a transformation that is going on, and it's being brought into your strong awareness. These dead animals are there, and they want you to research. First off, they want you to consider what you know about the lifestyles, the hunting habits, the way they live, each one of them, each one that you've seen. And then they also want you to do some other research. They want you to write down each one that you've had. And they're saying that it's a transformation of those energies going on within you. Now, environmentally, I feel like there is a strong, and I'm almost getting a gas. They're showing me that there's some sort of gas somewhere. So I don't want to go heavy into that because that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about empowerment. That's what I choose to work towards. But that's what I will say. There's something to do with the gas. Oh, nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to read this one now. Catherine says, I dreamed that I was having a good time at a party and I pooped myself. What does that mean? That's a good message. What I'm hearing for you, Catherine, you were at a party having a good time and you relieved yourself of some bullshit. What I'm hearing is the more you spend in that party celebration energy in your daily life, the more you're going to see the automatic elimination of the shit that you don't fucking need no more. All the shit that ain't got no part of your future falling off, going out, disappearing, removing itself. Okay? Vontae, you will find love when you learn to love you, then love will find you. No, as long as you're going looking for love, you ain't gonna find it. But when you find love, it's gonna be in yourself. And when you find the love for yourself, in yourself, by yourself, then you're gonna find as you make yourself, your joy, your love, the most important thing that you do, Vontae, then you're gonna find that love can't help but come to you, and everybody gonna start fucking falling in love with you. The more you mind your own business instead of looking to others, giving your energy away, the more they all start looking to you, minding your business too. That's how that works, dear. I'm just saying. And welcome to the channel, because this is the first time I see your name. Um, Georgina says, why do I attract assholes thinking the same single, but girl has needs? What to do? Let them serve your fucking needs. And then remember that they're assholes. And why are they assholes? Because, honey, they're attracted to that asshole part of you. I'm sorry to tell you. No, I'm not sorry. But hey, this is interesting because I had just an experience the other day where I was having some very dark energies and emotions inside of me. So rather than bring it to my family, I went somewhere. And do you know, as I was busy minding my business and keep it to myself and processing the energy in the way that I knew I could, the two motherfuckers that want to talk to me want to be all up in my business because they was all attracted to me. Why? Because I was focused on me and I was in bitch mode. So they were attracted to my bitch mode. Why was I in bitch mode? Because I was doing some emotional processing again as my right ear starts ringing. It was okay, and it ended ringing. Short little ring. Okay. Clear your mind and the rest will follow. Not necessarily clear your mind. We don't want a clear mind, but we want a mind filled with clarity. And the reason why I say that is because when you said clear your mind, and I'm certain that this is not what you meant, so please don't get offended. But what I want to say is be careful of saying I don't know, because it's a mind clearer. And it will empty your brain. And you won't know. And so it's not that we want a clear mind, we want a mind that is full of clarity, one that is connected to its own divinity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Georgina was helping Vontae. She said, if you love yourself, you always have it. Not need to look for it. Look inside yourself. See? Y'all, see? Confirmation. What I do is working. It fucking matters because it doesn't stay with me. I deliver it out from me, give it to you. You run with it too. Give it to others. This is exactly how it works. This is what it should do. This is what we want. Stephanie said, check your gas in your home and carbon monoxide. Yeah, that's what I heard. Something about gas. I heard gas. Yes, gas. The animals and gas. Girl, you better tell me what the heck you find if you find some, because I hear it's gas about the animals around your house. Okay. And so, yeah, different ones in the audience say that. Georgina, you helped me leave a toxic relationship, XOXO, and get through when I was so low. Praise the Lord. We're so grateful for that, because sometimes, man, us people, we get stuck in a relationship and we're like, I can't leave. I don't know where to go. I'm going to lose my heart. I'm going to lose my soul. And you just don't go nowhere. But this motherfucker, meanwhile, they beating the shit out you, making you feel like crap, making you feel like you're worthless and you ain't and all that. And really, and the truth is, you is all that. And they don't know what to do when you leave. Because when you cut that energy off, they start freaking out, trying to call your uncle, trying to get to your emails, to your text message, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. They can't get in and they don't know what to do. And they start freaking the fuck out because they don't have your good energy no more. Yeah. So congratulations, Georgina. I'm so grateful that you left that toxic relationship, and I'm grateful that the words that comes out of my mouth helps you to move into way of your own health. Yes, please, and thank you. Praise all over that. Yes. Okay. I need to get a drink. Stephanie L. I know I'm not in a good place mentally and emotionally, so I isolate myself. I try to keep it away from others the best that I can. But I'm trying to raise positive vibrations. Just haven't got there yet. Clear mind would be a greatest blessing. Could I receive? Melinda, my intuition is good for others, just not me. As far as checking her gas, even maybe the car. Check gas tank too. Okay, so Stephanie, you know what you need to do, girl? This is what I heard for you. Since you ain't ready to go out and be in the world, because you know what, you might be right. Maybe your energy is just going to attract a big old fight and you don't need that. But you need to put on some happy music and some comedy. It's time to prescribe comedy and happy music again. So remember, we are not a lawyer. We are not a doctor. We ain't got nothing but a high school diploma. We are channeling what we're hearing, and you are responsible for what you are doing. But we are prescribing for you from Love Source God Energy. 3 days, 3 solid days of nothing but comedy, 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 and music. Happy music. Good, happy music. No sad songs, no broken hearts, no wives ran away with the fucking dog and stole your truck, none of that shit, no bad luck. Only I love you, and it's good times, and celebrate good times, and all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Good, happy shit. All of it. In comedy, comedians. Girl, good, get on this. I don't know what you've been listening to. I don't know what you've been watching. You can watch the show. You can still watch our show. But you need to watch some comedy and you need to listen to some high vibrations. And I'm like, every little thing is gonna be all right. So you need to get into some happy island vibes, something like that. Okay, you got this. And if it's not working for you, there's a channel on YouTube and it's called Rainy Jazz. And it's a great mellow thing to just play in the background, and it plays 24/7, and you don't have to reset that shit. Okay, this is our prescription for you for now, Stephanie. Let me know how you're doing in a few days. They said 3 days. Intense. Okay. Ashley. Oh man, let me see. Huh? I'm not talking about automotive gas, Ashley. I'm thinking more natural gas, okay? So there's that. Georgina, thank you for being part of our day. Thank you all so much for everything you do. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphchero.com. Is in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time.